Yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome to High Vibrational Kings. This is a channel for people that want to better themselves in life. Big shout out to anybody that's holding on to their life force energy, going within, breaking bad addictions, and trying to become a better version of themselves. So, y'all see the glow? Y'all see that shit? My face is shining. It's all about that retention, man. Retain gang. Alright, so in this video I just want to talk about how you gotta let go of the past. You gotta stop letting the past hold you back from becoming a better version of yourself for the future. Because you have to shed energies as you go along on this journey called life. You have to shed old energies that no longer serve you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this video is going to be about. It's just going to be about letting go of the past, letting go of old friendships, things that no longer serve you. Okay? So let's get into it. So yeah, a lot of people they hold on to the past because it's familiar. That familiarity, it brings comfort in a way, even if it doesn't serve them anymore. People tend to go back to old friends or old habits or whatever just because it's familiar, but even though it's not serving them any purpose anymore, people tend to go back to these old cycles. But I just wanted to say that you have to break those cycles in order to grow. Feel me? So there's a quote, I don't know who said it, but I've seen it before. It says you gotta learn from the past, live in the present, and plan for the future. So whatever happened in the past, let it be in the past. Stop holding on to it. It's just dead weight holding you back from becoming a better version of yourself. And it's yeah, it can be difficult to let go of the past, let go of past friendships, because you kind of remember all the good times that you had. But I just wanted to say that the moment is the only thing that is real. Straight up. The moment is the only thing that is real. The past is just memories. The future is what you make of it right now in the moment. Whatever you do right now in the moment is going to be a manifestation of what your future is going to be like. You're always one thought away from a different reality. Your thoughts create your reality, and over time your thoughts become whatever you put that energy into. So you just gotta let go of the past, let go of all these friends, all these things that aren't serving you anymore. You have to let that go in order to grow. Let it go and let it flow. Where energy goes, or where attention goes, energy flows. And yeah, so where attention goes, energy flows, and results show. So so I just wanted to make this video because lately it feels like a lot of people that I've known in the past, everybody's got their own journey in life. And it just feels like the people that I grew up around, or the people that I've known, they kind of distance themselves or whatever. It kind of feels like I'm shedding past energies, or I'm just I feel like I'm just not losing friends, because I've always had a small circle as it is, but it just feels like I'm in this space right now where it feels like I gotta focus on myself, you know. I gotta let go of all these friends that I grew up with in order to grow. Because to be honest, a lot of these people that you associated with, maybe in the past you guys were on the same vibration, you know, but now you're elevating in life. You're becoming a better version of yourself. So now you have to shed those old energies that no longer serve you. Feel me? So what might happen is that you will start losing friends because these people aren't on the same vibration as you. You know, like these people that you grew up with or whatever, they're still stuck in the same old habits that they've been, like, you know, they're still doing the same shit. And you're elevating in life, you know? And so you might have to leave them behind. And it's not greedy, you know, because when you know, it's not selfish. It's not selfish to put yourself first. So a lot of these people, they don't really give a shit. They don't really give a shit about themselves. So why do you think that they're gonna care about you? You know, they don't care about doing shit that's gonna better themselves in life. You know, they're stagnant. You know, they're just busy smoking weed, playing video games, being on some bum ass shit. And you're over here trying to elevate in life. So why are you trying to hold on to those old energies that no longer serve you? It's just, like I said, it's just the past that, and it's like the ego that kind of makes you go back to that because it's familiar. But you have to learn how to shed energies. You have to learn how to let go of the past, let go of people that no longer serve you, so you'll be able to grow in life, you know. And you know, this is the way I see it. So when you start upgrading your life, you start taking your life more seriously, you start hitting the gym, you know, you start practicing semen retention, you want to quit the corn, you're doing all these things to better yourself in life. You'll start to realize that a lot of people, they don't have that self-love in themselves to do those things. You know, they're still, you know, kind of just being a sheep in society, just doing whatever everybody else is doing. You know, they're not changing their life. They don't care about themselves. So you gotta focus on yourself, because, you know, it's like this. It's like when you start upgrading your life, it's like you're in a sports car, okay? You're in a sports car, you know, you're speeding, and then these people are like, you know, they're all slow, and, you know, there is like traffic, and they're holding you back from moving forward in life. And it's just like, you're like, you have this drive, you know, to go fast, you know. And then when you start hanging out with these people that aren't doing anything for themselves, it's like you're sitting in traffic. You know, you're anticipating, you know, you have this fast ass car, but you're not going fast because, you know, you're holding yourself back because of this traffic, and the traffic is the people from your past, or the habits that you used to do. So you got to be in your own lane. You know, when you're in your own lane, you could go as fast as you want. You could elevate. You could do things. You don't have to worry about anything. Just focus on yourself. Focus on your own goals, your own things in life, and don't worry about anybody else. Just focus on yourself and do what you gotta do. Shed these old energies that no longer serve you. Don't take it personal too, because I said people grow, and you don't have to hold a grudge against anybody. You know, we're not friends, we're not enemies, we're just strangers now with memories. Alright guys, I'm gonna just end it right there. I don't want to make the video too long. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.